G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor. So it's getting into late spring, and I notice that most years come late spring I feel the need to preserve things dawn on me. So I don't know what that's about, but of course it started. So you can see that's a whole lot of blended up green cherry tomatoes of mine, probably about half a kilo, maybe more. And what's on top of it is a kilo of store-bought normal red truss tomatoes. They were at a bargain discount price, so I thought, oh bugger it, I'll pick a kilo up and bung it into this. I'm making sweet chili sauce. Now I was going to make green sweet chili sauce, but I got such a bargain on the tomatoes I couldn't help myself. So you're looking at almost 2 kilos worth of blended tomatoes. I'm about to chop up the chillies from the patch. I really was going to make a green chili sauce. You can see I picked green chilies to go with the green tomatoes, but well, it'll evolve as it evolves, folks. So what I want is the chili flavour without necessarily a heap of heat. So I'm going to de-pith, that's the pith there, and take the seeds out as well, because that's where the majority of the heat is. So it should just leave me with a nice chili flavour. And we'll dice that up nice and fine. I'm using 6 chilies. So I'll come back when they're diced and in the mix. So I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic, some fish sauce for salt. I'll use my own pickled ginger, some coriander, a little bit of cumin, lemon juice for the sour. And when I try it at the end, if it's not hot enough, I'll spice it with a bit of my own chili powder. So there you go. As you know, I'm not real precise about measurements. So it'll probably be about a teaspoon of the fish sauce, probably a teaspoon of coriander, half a teaspoon of cumin, and then I taste it at the end and rebalance anyway, to be honest with you. So 3/4 of a lemon, I'll use the juice of 3/4. And we'll see how that goes. Now remember, I'm going to add a ton of sugar to this, so the lemon certainly helps offset that. We're making a almost a jam. So you can see most of the spices are in now. I just thought I'd give you a look. That's probably a tablespoon and a half, maybe 2 tablespoons of that pickled ginger. Now use as much as you like. That's what I don't often like giving you measurements because of that reason. If you like ginger, add a lot of ginger. If you don't add much, you know, or leave it out even. You're the master of your own kitchen, folks. Just while I'm looking at random things on my kitchen bench, the other thing you're going to want to do is wash your hands frequently if you try this at home. Let me warn you, you put your fingers somewhere delicate and you're going to suffer for a long while. A lot of folks wear gloves. I don't bother. I rinse frequently and try to avoid touching things. And the last ingredient is 500 grams of jam sugar. That's just normal caster sugar with a little bit of pectin in extra. That's what it looked like. I'll throw the sugar in, give it all a stir and pop her on the heat. So that's what it looks like. Maybe I should call it Christmas sauce. The red and the green remind me a bit of Christmas. Oh, for those folks who are adverse to fish sauce, they don't like the smell or the taste of it, you could use soy sauce or you could use granularized salt, because the fish sauce is really only in there to give you the saltiness. So Uncle Marky from Bridgman Downs, there's your answer, son. So I'll leave that boil, I don't know, probably 20 minutes or so, give it a good old boil. That'll help it thicken up, and then we'll bottle her up. So that's reduced quite a bit now. I just tasted it from the back of the spoon to see if I thought it needed anything, but I don't think it does actually. That's pretty damn good. Now I'm going to turn the video off soon. I'm not going to bore you as I fill bottles and stuff, but I do a couple of fancy little bottles like that go in the fridge, because they're not preserved properly, and the rest is canned in those bottles there, and that'll pop in the pantry cupboard for when we want it. Alright folks, well hopefully that gave you some ideas of making your own Thai style sweet chilli sauce. Like I say, you can add whatever or you want, take out whatever you want that suit your taste. Have fun with it. That's what I reckon. Alright guys, see ya. Just a quick peek before we go at the bottles that are going in the fridge. Alright, see you guys.